Sure, you know.
So it seems like Paeka fans are suggesting I'm making false claims about her because I'm jealous she's pretty and I'm chopped.
Oh, now I'm pissed.
So let's get ready while I show you guys Paeka's entire digital footprint on TikTok with
Oh, was this a girl that called out Becca Peka because someone, I don't know if it was her, but someone online says she only got famous for being in drama. I didn't say it, Peka. I'm just reading comments. But someone said that. I don't know if it was this girl. Someone said she only got famous or she was only relevant because she stayed in drama. So let's hear this girl out, dude.
matter back in 2021, Paeka was very vocal about being supportive of it and basically saying that nobody should be racist. But since Paeka was pretty much freshly out of high school, a lot of her classmates kind of spoke up about how she used to be a chronic N-word sayer all the time.
That went to McCallum that agreed Paeka said nigga all too much.
Now, since in 2020,
Damn! I didn't even know that.
21, she already had kind of a following. She did get a little bit of heat over that, and she basically made a post on Instagram basically saying how she thought it was okay because her family was Mexican, Native, and Black. Now this honestly took away some heat away from her because people were like, okay, well, she might be mixed, or her dad or somebody could be Black.
Listen, to give her the benefit of the doubt, it's always the environment you're in, like the not the environment, but where you, I guess, yeah, where you grew up, dude. Because I said this plenty of times. Growing up, everyone and their mama said this word, dude. I personally used to say it, but you know, I grow, you grow, dude. You grow with the time. You take that shit out of your vocabulary, and I'm proud to say I haven't said that shit since fuck middle school, high school. Yeah, dude. So it just, as long as you learn from your mistakes, dude. But there's other people that, you know, can't stop saying it, bro. They can't stop saying it.
So it kind of like went unnoticed after that. Nobody really talked about it until a video of her calling her boyfriend at the time the N word kind of resurfaced, and everybody once again brought it up. Now, this time, Paeka basically stood on the fact that she was indeed Black, so that she thought it was okay to say it, but she was just white passing. Now, in 2021, Paeka has her first ever drama with other content creators, with content creators Fabio and Pau. Basically, Paeka claimed that Pau was jealous of her because she said,
Wait, was Peka the one that got picked up, that was homeless and got picked up by some guy? It's true. It's still common in certain areas, and people corporate world use. Yeah, corporate world using it too. It's true. Cali schools, I know. Every kid. Yeah, dude. That's why, like, I'm saying, like, it depends. I grew up in the hood. I grew up in the hood, so um, you know, my black friends would say it. They would let me say it, and yeah, you just have to fucking grow up, dude, basically, and leave it out of your vocabulary. So oh yes, Danny. Okay, so it is her. Got it. Got it. Got it.
that Fabio thought that Paeka was pretty and that Pau was jealous of Paeka, so she didn't want to be.
Yo, Fried V, dude. They're not innocent either, dude. They're not innocent either. Cause we'll get to that. Remind me. Will remind me of that situation. We'll get to it, dude.
Friends with her anymore. But Pau basically defends herself and her man, and basically says that she was the one that had said that Paeka was cute and not Fabio, and that she wanted to stop being friends with Paeka for other reasons.
I stopped being friends with you. It's not because I thought you were gonna take my man because you think you can take everybody's man. No, that's not the reason. The reason was because you were trying to chase me for clout.
Later that same year, Paeka gets involved in some drama with some ex-close friends of hers that were also pretty well-known YouTubers. One of her names was Alexis, and she made a video basically talking about how Paeka had plotted this whole narrative of trying to get somebody's black grandpa and use it as if it was hers so that she could get away with the whole heat that she had on her for saying.
Paeka! No, the fuck you didn't, bro. Wait, is this a pic? No way. I think this is AI. But no, the fuck you didn't, Paeka. No, the fuck you didn't, dude.
That word.
She was literally trying to tell us, she was trying to come up with this whole fucking scheme to tell everyone she was part black, so she thought it was okay. She was literally gonna use Desiree's friend's grandpa's picture because he's black and say that was her grandpa. On some weird.
Now, since Paeka wasn't
That is some weird shit, dude. I need proof of these allegations. That's wild. Yeah, dude. That is a wild fucking allegation, man.
as known before, a lot of people just kind of forgot about this whole situation, but then started hanging out with this group of girls named the Bad Wiggies, who
I
were
remember
pretty
that.
much blowing up on TikTok at the time. Her and her ex-boyfriend Ghetto became really close to the Bad Wiggies and the Dad Wiggies, who became really popular around the same time. Ghetto becomes really close to Santi from the Dad Wiggies, and Paeka becomes really close to the Bad Wiggies. Now, after she breaks up with Ghetto, she meets up with several content creators that are men. One of them was Amador. Now, Amador posted a video of them basically dancing together to a bachata music, and this kind of blew up really fast because the breakup had been so recent. So Paeka kind of decided that she was just going to say that Amador was kind of a weirdo and that she never had anything going on with him. They never messed like with each other, and it was just for content. And then this made Amador like pretty mad. He then came out with a YouTube video where he basically exposes Paeka for being the one to reach out to him and for talking bad about the Bad Wiggies, as well as using an artist
Puro drama con ella, dude. What the hell?
named Flora for the plane ticket and booking an Airbnb so that she and him could. So
No
Paeka
way.
comes out with this other video basically explaining her side of the story, saying how Amador was weird for posting that, and basically she stood her ground about the Bad Wiggies being fake to her and mean. And she exposes the fact that Julie, a member of Bad Wiggies, would say the N-word all the time around her. Now, everybody kind of dragged her even more because she was being hypocritical about Julie saying the N-word. Like, why bring that up if that was your friend? And she was saying it constantly around you. But also because she had had the same situation happen to her, and she had lied about being black and having a black grandpa. Julie was getting pretty much a lot of hate online, so she decides to make her own video about how Paeka basically exposed something really personal on one of her videos.
That is that what I said was something very personal. It was something that shouldn't be put online. It was something that, you know, maybe you would ask the person saying it if they wanted it to be online. But I never got a question.
Julie also mentioned that Paeka had reached out to her abusive ex that Paeka knew about, that he was abusive and reactive, and that she had texted him basically trying to find something to get dirt on Julie on her video. The other member of the Bad Wiggies, Emily, also made a video since Paeka had talked about her.
Yo, Margarita, you have a point, dude. You have a point. That's that happens a lot. That happens a lot.
Trying to fake a religion over a necklace that Emily would wear. So Emily came out and said that Paeka was the one that had suggested that Emily would lie to her followers and basically fake being a religion that she wasn't. And Emily backed down and said she didn't want to do that. So Paeka basically exposed Emily for not doing something that she had told her to do. Now, she kind of goes a little low-key with her posting and stuff, but then she comes out with some mystery boxes of clothing that she was basically promoting to her fans to kind of buy. And one of her followers ends up making a TikTok being excited about opening one of them. And it turns out that the $180 mystery box was full of Shein clothing or other thrifted clothing that was not very worth $180. So this ends up making people drag once again, and then she kind of goes off the grid. Nobody knows much about her until the whole homeless situation in 2023.
There you go.
A video of a man in his van with another person is basically posted somewhere, and they're talking about how this girl was.
How does she know so much about her? Internet. Everything's on the internet, dude. And you know, you got loyal supporters, man.
Trying to get in their van, and basically it's Paeka, which later on she said that she had been late. That's why she was acting.
Wait, she pretended to be Buddhist, so she can get away with wearing a Buddha neck. Oh my god, she's so fucking annoying for that. No way.
In that way, but she basically called the man of the video a liar because she says that she never asked him to get in his van. She was just asking for a charger.
What happened? No, I got my kids.
So then in 2024, she slowly starts to come back to social media and
Got her
she's
ass.
posting on TikTok, and she's also trying to collab with other influencers. Now, by early 2025, Paeka comes out with some videos basically saying that she was going to expose the bad wiggies for being fake. Which
Again?
was something that she had already said before, and the whole bad wiggy situation had happened 4 years ago. Now, this time the bad wiggies don't really say anything to address her because they just didn't want to go back to all of that drama. So Emily just basically says to everybody to keep in mind that Paeka would lie about people to make herself look better. She also was under some heat because her husband had gotten a native tattoo of basically her with a chief's headdress on, and people just thought that that was not a very appropriate thing to do. And Paeka just said that she doesn't have to explain herself to anybody.
This tattoo is highly inappropriate, which the tribe that she says she comes from, they do not wear this. Especially with the fact that even from the tribal community that do
I'm sorry, but why would you get that?
wear this, the women don't wear headdresses like this. Like, this is just so similar to how white people will get Native American tattoos, quote unquote. And
lots of natives spoke up about the situation, and Paeka would just kind of block them and not really address that the native community had gotten offended over it. So the whole reason that I have made that video was because...
Wait, don't forget her dog. She was GoFundMe for the dog, but she's out here in Puerto Rico.
I kind of knew this stuff already, so I kind of just like compared Paeka to Eve, and I was just like, well, Paeka's footprint is kind of crazy, you know. But I didn't expect people to really say that Eve's footprint or whatever is the same as Paeka's, because I just think that all of this stuff is pretty wild to be compared to. But yeah, so it's...
Damn, dude, I'm not. Hey, shout out to Anita Pop. This is a good video, dude. Good watch, man. This is Anita Pop. If y'all want to go watch it, give it a like or whatever. Shout out, dude. Shout out.
El pollo is loco.